Hey friends, it's Lisa here from Arcane and Stellar with a pick a card reading for you. So, if you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm excited to see you here, and I'd love it if you stuck around, if you end up, resonating with the reading or finding it very interesting. For those of you that are returning subscribers, thank you for being a part of my little friend group here on YouTube. I'm excited you're here again. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, first of all, we have the question today. Who can't stop thinking about you? I'm going to say that for the majority, it's probably going to be more romantic in terms of, like, what we're looking for. So, like, I was kind of aiming for crushes and such, or that type of energy. So we have 4 piles. We have pile number 1 with the desert rose. We have pile number 2 with the blue obsidian. And we have pile number 3 with the fuchsite. Pile number 4 with citrine. Okay, so those are our piles, and I would encourage you, of course, to use your intuition in picking, and the timestamps will be down below. And I do want to say a quick thank you. Ailish got me the Rumi Oracle and the Druid Animal Oracle deck off of my wish list. Thank you, Ailish. You're amazing. I really do appreciate that. We've been in contact, and I think by the time I post this reading, I would assume that you should have your reading already, because I've been... Well, I plan on actually working on it today, so as I'm filming this. But I don't post my videos right away usually. I give it some time. But yeah, I do want to thank you. And if anyone wants to have a personal reading with me, that is possible through Etsy, which is down below in the description box. You can purchase a reading there directly. But there's also my Amazon wish list, like Ailish chose, and I always do a reading for people who get something off my wish list. So if you do choose the wish list options, I have 2 of them, one for the channel and a personal wish list, and it doesn't matter which one you purchase something from. It just depends on whether you want to see a certain deck on the channel or you just like to gift me something. I always do, like that return reading as a thank you, because I just appreciate the kindness, and but that's always an option. Just be sure to leave me an email or an Instagram so I can get a hold of you, okay? And if you did get something and you haven't had a response from me, I guarantee you that there's something in your spam, because I've had a few people that have gotten me things, like, over the past, like, I would say almost even year, and every once in a while I'll get one that never responds, and I don't know if they just don't want to respond, and I try, like, the community post, I try to email them, I try all these different ways to get a hold of them, and I never get a response, and it's kind of sad. I'm still waiting for Connie. Connie, you're in my heart. But anyways, Connie in particular, and there was Hayon. Hayon got me a beautiful journal, and she never responded, and I'm kind of bummed. But, yeah, so, if, just want to throw that out there. But anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and start the reading now. Most of you probably aren't listening at this point, and that's okay. So, see you in your reading, okay? Hey guys, so if you pick pile number 1 with this desert rose stone, this is your reading, so let's find out who can't stop thinking about you. Okay, so first of all, I'll just start. I pulled 1 tarot card as a descriptor, and we have the Emperor. So this is a Bluebird Tarot, by the way, which you have to purchase off of eBay because it's a Japanese deck, and it's not sold on Amazon. So just a heads up there for you guys, in case you ask in the comments below. The Emperor. This is definitely, okay, it's a very masculine energy. It can be associated with Aries, but it doesn't mean that the person has to be an Aries. I know that we sometimes throw signs out, but really the signs are about what kind of energy this person's in. The Emperor is an assertive energy. It could be somebody that's a bit of a leader. It could be somebody that is pretty assertive and confident in how they approach life. Somebody who's, quite logical, I would say, reasonable, in how they interact with the world. Politics, computer science, the armed forces, police work, science, corporations. This is a type of career that the Emperor usually has, so that might be a clue for some of you. This could be something that the person aims for, okay? It could be in their personality traits to be in such, like, type of positions, okay? So even if they don't have a career in those areas, it could just be that they, kind of have these type of qualities to them. And This is definitely somebody who fights for their beliefs, somebody who's very, sometimes stuck in their ways, okay? They might have certain belief systems that they're kind of get stuck in. At times, maybe on the negative, rigid, okay? Somebody who's a little bit slow to act, generally. Somebody who's going to think everything out. I always like, there's one deck in particular where it shows the Emperor kind of with a chess board, and I can't remember which deck that is right now at the moment, but it's kind of somebody who's calculating, okay? So this could be somebody that is in your workplace, to be honest. With the Emperor energy, it's possible that this person's a leader of sorts, but that doesn't have to be the case. It could just be somebody that exhibits these qualities. It is somebody who's very passionate, though, okay? And when they do kind of engage in their passions, it can be very spontaneous at times, okay? And it's definitely somebody that is ready to defend the people that they love, and, you know, guard their family, for instance, okay, with the Emperor. Let's see. So I think we can just stop there. I feel like that's a pretty descriptive, you know, example of what the Emperor is as a person. So again, as I said, somebody who's a leader in their own life, okay? This is definitely, you know, like some of those career paths might be something that person could be into as well. We also have the Sun, okay, so Leo energy, right, with the Sun. It's also 5th house energy. So you could know this person, by the way, if we're going to talk about 5th house energy or the Sun. You could know this person through hobbies or a fun type of endeavors. This could be a bit of a gambler, okay, somebody who takes a gamble on their personal beliefs. This could be somebody with a lot of pride as well. When I think of Aries and Leo together, funnily enough, I'm an Aries everything and then a Leo rising. So on the negative side, this is definitely somebody who cares about their appearance and how they appear to other people, perhaps. Could be somebody that you've dated or is interested in. And also with the Sun, by the way, the 5th house, this is somebody that could be interested in dating you. There are romantic feelings here for sure here with the Sun when I think of that. It's also someone very driven towards success, okay? Somebody that's very... you know, they might have a healthy ego for some of you. Others, they might not have a healthy ego. It really just depends. You know, I don't want to make such a broad declaration in a pick-a-card reading about somebody's personality. It does tell me that the ego is involved, whether it's healthy or not, okay? That they are very ego-driven, and that's not always a bad thing. It's a good thing to have some ego. It's not always bad. We do have justice here showing up here. So it says fair decisions will be made after all the evidence is reviewed impartially. I have compassion for others and try to see all sides of a disagreement. Very interesting. So we have some Libra energy coming out here. Partnership energy as well. Somebody who's very balanced, right? This is somebody who's not quick to... So it is kind of a softening maybe some of those more negative traits of somebody who's kind of impulsive and ego-driven. It does kind of imply that this person's quite balanced and they do care a lot about other people. This is somebody that may lead a family or lead a company or be a natural leader in the life to those people around them. You know, even if you were like in high school, for instance, this could be somebody that kind of leads the crowd that they're in and does care about other people, it seems to me. For those of you where this could be a work situation and that could resonate for you, it could be somebody that seems quite impartial, and they may try to appear that way because maybe they feel like it's not a great decision, right, to pursue something with you. So for some of you, it's like maybe you've wondered if somebody has a crush on you, but they seem kind of impartial, but you can't quite tell. Maybe sometimes they impulsively say something and they let those feelings show, but then the other times they pull back. We have strength, so definitely, okay, interesting, Leo energy coming out once again with the strength card. This is somebody who's calm, cool, and collected, generally. I would say that they're not too wild in terms of how they pursue things. They know how to hold themselves back. They know how to be disciplined, to tame themselves a bit in their desires. And we have reconciliation. So, for some of you... there could be some kind of issue between the two of you. Now, I took both of these cards, and when they fell out, I knew that they were both meant for the reading, but I knew that they might be separate energies. So I want you guys to understand that this card could be a separate energy and may not resonate to your situation. I felt that when it fell out. That some of you will be, this is somebody that wants to reconcile with you, to bring justice and balance back to a situation. So this is somebody that might want to make an apology. For some of you, this might be a husband with the Emperor. This could be, you know, a previous partner that just, you know, has these personality traits. So let's see. I want to get the general energy for you guys in terms of why this person can't stop thinking about you. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull some tarot here. For those that oh yeah, look at this. Page of Cups, Six of Cups, and then something fell down. Let's see. Okay. Well, this person definitely wants to mend the fences or have a beginning with you for sure. We have the Page of Cups, the Six of Cups. This could be all about a new beginning, right? There could be, for some of you, this is seriously a reconciliation. This person wants to reconcile with you. And they want to build up a stable foundation again. They want to have fun. They want lighthearted. They may want to date you, by the way, as well. There's definitely a sweet energy here, though, an innocent energy with the Page of Cups. So there's a desire to either bring some sort of innocent energy back into the connection. We have the Queen of Wands. So interesting with the Emperor coming out with the Aries energy. The Queen of Wands is a fire energy too. This tells me, honestly, and Sun, by the way, fire energy, strength, fire energy. What it tells me is that this person feels that you are very compatible with them. There's something about you that's a counterpart. So even if this was somebody that you haven't had a previous partnership with, they might feel drawn to you karmically. Maybe you have had a past life with this person, so they can't just look away. You shine too bright, and they can't. They're just like, ooh, I need to pursue this. I want to pursue this. So yeah, it could be reconciling past lives. You know, maybe you guys had that connection. For some of you, and for some of you, this is in this life, right? Look at this, a star. This person admires you quite a lot. I do say with the star, this tends to be a held back energy. You guys could be at a distance, or they could just be admiring you from afar, from across the room. It does tell me that this person daydreams about you and wishes for something to happen, but may not be taking the action. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. So, man, for some of you, this person really does want to ask you out on a date, I want to say, or put out some kind of effort. I'm not going to really, and for some of you, you may find that this person does give you this effort, actually, in the future. But, of course, I don't want to make such a big prediction for a pick a card reading. I don't want you guys to feel disappointed if that isn't your particular message. So I'm not going to say a 100%, you know, on that for you guys. It could be somebody that's a bit practical and slow-moving, though. So they're thinking about it, perhaps, with the Knight of Pentacles. Especially with the star energy there. We've got the energy is gaining momentum. So it does seem like something's building up, like I said. Just now, that was like a confirmation for that message. I love it. Yeah, they're building up the confidence, perhaps, or trying to make a solid plan here with the Knight of Pentacles. Oop, holy smokes. Conclusions are within reach, see? Oh my gosh, we have two energies that are speaking of completions. What the heck? Look at this. We have show the world the real you. So, full moon Aquarius. This person may be thinking about how to really approach you, to show you the real them, what's really inside of them. It seems like something's building up, though. So, I would, for many of you, there could be actually some action in this connection. Like I said, I hate making like a full-on prediction in a pick a card reading, just because I want to stay realistic. I don't want to disappoint people. If that's not the case, if there's more complications to this connection, it might not come as quickly, right? Because we do have that Knight of Pentacles, which moves quite slow. And that star energy, not always the one that is eager to make the move, right, quite yet. It's more about daydreaming and hoping for an outcome. But with the Emperor, this person might be assertive, actually. And the Sun, driven energy. So I think it's safe to say that many of you could expect to hear from this person or be pursued by this person in the near future. Okay? So I'm going to take some charms. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, what fell over here? Okay, we have, ooh, let's see what we got. Ooh, okay, so, first of all, ooh, we have this key with the red string. For some reason, this just reminds me a lot of like a faded connection or some kind of past life connection. So for some of you, that might be the case. Again, it could be talking about the key to their heart. We have Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. So it could be that, you know, this is quite the trip. There could be something unusual about the connection. There could also be a love of books or something like that as well. Maybe some of you like to read. We have Jack. So again, this kind of tells me of somebody who is very driven, right? Jack is super driven to do his thing. Okay, we have as well, always with the heart. So that is again kind of pointing in the direction of a connection that has lasting ability or has survived over lifetimes. We have live the life you love. A heart here as well. Never give up. So very driven person, by the way. We have the match. So this person has a spark in their heart for you, I would say, or a spark in their loins, depending. Let's see. It could be questionable here with you guys. This is a Mario question mark. So with this one, sometimes you don't know what's going to pop out. Is it going to be a mushroom? Is it going to be what's going to come out of this situation? We have Paris. Sorry, Paris and New York. This kind of tells me with two different capitals that there could be a distance here. You could live in different cities, different nationalities perhaps as well. There could be a language barrier. There could be not a language barrier, but maybe you guys speak different native languages. You come from different places. There could be different backgrounds here. French could be involved, obviously. English. Okay, so teaching, for instance, those type of languages could be something that's relevant. Maybe there's a love of travel here, a mutual love to explore the world. We have as well, why am I blanking on this? Aries. Correct? Or Capricorn? That's Capricorn, sorry. I'm blanking on that for real. I don't know why. That's weird. Huh. Well, maybe Capricorn and... No, this is Capricorn, sorry. I don't know what happened to my brain there. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we do have Capricorn, Virgo, and Pisces. Okay. But for some reason I was thinking Aries. I don't know why. I've looked at these charms a million times. And that's Capricorn. Okay, sorry. I sound like an idiot. Okay, I don't know why I blanked like that, and now I'm talking about it too much. I'm just going to move on. So Capricorn, 10th house, okay, the 12th house. I can tell you that this might be very secretive type of feelings, right? The 10th house with Capricorn can represent public recognition. It can represent reputation. Pisces in the 12th house can represent past lives, by the way, as the subconscious, hidden things, okay? So it's like, for some of you, you might see this person on a daily basis here with the Virgo, 6th house. There also could be health healers. There's an opposition here too. Someone could have secret feelings that hasn't been revealed in real life yet, or in reality, or been confessed. There could also be a spiritual connection as well. Health industry, though, does pop up here with the Virgo. Seeing somebody in the workplace or an everyday routine is something that pops up here as well. Someone could be in a leadership position as well. There could also be a distance, by the way, with the 12th house. It's about being removed, so as well. So it could be being other countries as well. Could be relevant there. Secret longings, though, the desires that need to be brought to the light as well. We also have the love between a grandmother and granddaughter is forever. So that might be a message from a grandmother who's passed for you, for some of you. And then we have the strawberry. I almost said cherry. The strawberry. So it does make me think that this person finds you to be very sweet. Something very sweet about the connection. Something that, I don't know. Just generally, I would say sweet. Maybe it needs to ripen, because strawberries do need to be ripe to be sweet. But, yeah. So, let's see. I figured maybe to get some letters, a few letters here. Oh, one dropped actually. Hold on. Oh, that's a blank one. So let me just pull out these letters. They may or may not resonate. They may mean something. We may find some words here. You know, just take it as you want to. Some people don't even like this, so they skip it. First of all, I see malt. That makes me think of Malta. Maybe there's a connection to Malta. Malt, like beer. We also have mall, like shopping mall. We have fall, so maybe you can expect something, or there's something about autumn, fall, the season. Maybe falling for you as well. We have let's see here. Map. So map could talk about somebody who's strategic, again, trying to map out what's going to happen. It could also indicate, again, a distance here. We have a fault as well. So maybe reconciliation, maybe something is their fault. They feel like there's some kind of fault that that happened between the two of you. We also have mate. So, I mean, mate could go two different ways. It could just be like a mate. Maybe you're friends. But yeah, let's see. We also have gear. I think, yeah, gear. So switching gears, perhaps. Changing gears. And do I see any names? Let's see. I don't see any that stick out to me, but I'm pretty sure you guys will find some. I see Meg, like Megan. Meg, or, yeah. And I see, let's see. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and stop here. But if you guys, see some kind of words, letters, meanings, or something in here, let me know in the comments below. I love when you guys point that out. And I'm sure that you guys will find so much that I did not find. Oh, fuel, by the way. Oh, fuel. That makes me think of fire. So, again, fuel in this connection. Okay, so with that being said, guys, if you want to have a personal reading with me, all that information is down below in the description box. Your own private video reading, that can be done through Etsy or my Amazon wishlist, either way. Just know with the Amazon wishlist, if you purchase something off of there, be sure to leave me an email or an Instagram so I can get a hold of you, okay? So we can get your reading done as soon as possible after it comes. So, because I know it's kind of a bit of a wait sometimes. So, but yeah. With that being said, guys, I am wishing you the very best day. I hope that this reading finds you blessed and happy, okay? Take care of yourselves, and lots of love. Hey guys, if you chose pile number 2 with this blue obsidian, this is your reading, and we'll find out who can't stop thinking about you. Okay, so I'm just going to start with the tarot, and I'm going to point out that this is the Bluebird Tarot. You can purchase it on eBay. It's from Japan, so you can't get it really anywhere else. I think unless you maybe go to Japan or eBay. But, so we're starting out with the Hermit energy, describing the person who can't stop thinking about you. Now, the first thing that this tells me is that you're probably not in contact with this person at this time. It also indicates a period of celibacy as well. So it seems to me like, yeah, there's, it could be that there's never been a relationship with this person that's ever been sexual. It could be that this is a very spiritual connection. But it could just indicate that you guys are at a separation at this point, that this person's pulled away in some way. They've gone within themselves. Yeah, so it really does, like, signify, being a lover of any kind. And it does sometimes represent somebody who is part of your enlightenment journey, or a journey towards enlightenment, towards your growth. This could be somebody that's also pulled away to kind of focus on themselves, to go inward in some way. That's for sure. Usually, I would say that The Hermit can represent somebody that's very wise and intuitive. Usually it's depicted as an older, old man, an elderly man. Not that that's the only type of energy that can be wise, right? But that usually is the imagery that we're going to receive with the Hermit. Somebody who's kind of older and wiser. Somebody that's perhaps backing out of a situation. We'll have to see what comes out in the rest of the cards. I don't remember everything that I've pulled, so or that's come out for the reading. So we'll uncover it, but it definitely does indicate somebody who has pulled away, who you're not currently in contact with. I would say for pretty much everybody watching this. Usually, this is somebody that can hold a secret, though. Somebody who's very trustworthy, who doesn't talk a whole lot, who may not be the type to rattle their mouth, may be very trustworthy, I would say. And again, wise. They might think of things. They might pull away before they take an action. They're not as driven to kind of see results right away. They're more willing to wait and see what develops. Okay? So that could be something here. We also have the 8th house here. So the 8th house is Pluto energy, Scorpio. And, you know, the 8th house can represent hidden. Okay, the 2 houses of secrets are the 8th house and the 12th house. These are the houses of secrets. So again, this could be secretive feelings. This could also be energy that is, this person is kind of kept below the surface. Their feelings might be below the surface, or I can definitely tell you that you guys are not in contact with this person. I really feel it strongly for, like, if this is definitely somebody you're not in contact with that can't stop thinking about you. I'll just say that much. And I feel like that energy is prevalent for everybody watching. There could be something about endings and beginnings here. This person could be going through a transformative time in their life. The 8th house can represent a time in where we sort of go within and we start to face all of the demons inside of us, all of the trauma that we've faced along our journey. It's about a lot of internal growth, and it's a dark period before a light period, right? Because after the 8th house we have that 9th house in Sagittarius, where it's much more exploratory and exciting and adventurous, and wanting to really take the knowledge that they have learned and try to apply it to learn more, right? And so it does tell me that this person's very introspective at this time. They're very withdrawn. They might be doing a lot of inner work at this time. And there may be something about this connection in which they feel like that's necessary. If there's been a breakup, or if they feel like something's not appropriate, and maybe they think it's wiser to kind of go within at this time, not to really reveal what's going on with them. They could be a little bit of a secretive person, and there could be a lot of secret obsessions or secret thoughts or fantasies or desires, okay? Because Pluto is very intense, though. So I would say that this person has intense feelings, focused feelings, but they're very inward rather than outward, especially with the Hermit. We also have the Star. So the Star in this deck is the Oriole. You're about to take a big leap forward in your life. Worry will be replaced with optimism, fear with hope, and joy is coming home to roost. This definitely talks of a transitionary period. I can say that the Star does represent to me somebody who's kind of wishing from a distance, hoping. It's a healing period. So again, with Pluto there and the Hermit, this could be a period that this person's going through some kind of healing. And we have travel. So this could talk about, a physical distance, an emotional distance. They could be going through a journey inside of themselves at this time. They might be unraveling who they really are, what they really want. In terms of this connection, I'm going to go ahead and pull some tarot, okay, to find out more about this person and what is going on with them. They could be going through a big transition in their own life, though, getting ready to make a big leap in their life as well. Oh, we have the Hermit again. Yeah, definitely representing that this person needs some time to themselves. I like this one. There's some feminine energy right there, in the owl in the tree. They're definitely kind of focusing on their own wisdom, their own inner world at this time. Okay, we have Temperance. So it could be that they're trying to find their own internal flow. They're watching you. Look at this. Her one eye is closed, one is open. So this person's... Okay. So, shh. Oh, sorry, my dog is aggressive. He hears something afoot outside. And he's like, I'm grumpy, I'm old. I gotta growl about it. But we have the Temperance card with the one eye open. So I feel like this person definitely keeps an eye on you if they can. Like if they have access to your social media, this person's watching with one eye open. You know what I mean? They're keeping an eye on you. But they're also really trying to find their peace and calm inside of them. Maybe, again, they're trying to find peace in their own situation. Maybe they're going through a rough patch in their life, and they're trying to figure out what they want, what's going to bring them balance. Oh, look at this. We have the Four of Swords. That came out in reverse. I don't know why. But, I mean, it could be that for some of you, this person's going to come out of this situation fairly soon here, because that star says you're about to take a big leap. And with this period of rest, of recuperation, might be turning around for some of you, where this person's going to be more ready to kind of come out of the woodwork. Tell me more. Tell me more, tell me more. Like, does he have a car? Anybody like Grease? I used to love it. Ooh, okay, so we have the Three of Swords. So this tells me that this person is, the person who can't stop thinking about you is maybe nursing some kind of heartache. This can represent a third-party situation. I'm not going to say that. But when I say third-party situations, it doesn't always mean another person. It could be conflicts, you know. Maybe choosing between you and a job or a relocation, or choosing between you and work, or choosing between you and their own, you know, personal spiritual journey. You know, it just depends. It doesn't have to be. But I can see that this person's hurting in some way. If you guys have had some kind of difficulties, it definitely is hurting their heart. Maybe they're trying to recover from it. Even if they caused it, by the way. We have the Queen of Wands, so that's some fire energy coming out. Again, this person could be very focused on pursuing other goals at this time. Fire energy, so we have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius coming out here. But I mean, we have plenty of signs, so I wouldn't focus on it too much. It could be that this person, again, is just trying to find their own groove in life. I would say that this person still finds you very attractive. So I don't feel like, I think that's kind of confirming. Oh, okay. I do feel like this is confirming that there is an attraction here that goes, okay, so Hermit, like I said, can represent somebody who isn't a lover, or isn't, you know, having those type of thoughts. And I do think that this is confirming that this person does find you attractive, okay? And is still attracted. Again, I feel like this person could be pursuing pursuits of their own. They might be focused on family, on dealing with their legacy, creating a stable foundation for themselves. They might be very career focused, family focused at this time. But generally, the Ten of Pentacles is about ultimate stability, whether it involves family or not, okay? It's just about somebody who's working towards something, you know, greater, getting more comfortable and stable in themselves, in terms of their health, their work, just lifestyle in general. It doesn't have to be that this person's, you know, focused on their family. It could be, but not necessary. Not everybody has a family, not everybody has kids, right? Or, you know, that type of situation. So, your dreams need a practical plan. That's very interesting here. Full moon in Taurus. So, this is definitely, yeah, this is somebody who's kind of, perhaps there's some practicalities that need to happen in this connection. It lacks practical application. And maybe this person's pulled back because they don't know how to really, you know, do something practical. Because we do have a lot of impractical cards here, or cards that are not very stable in nature. It could just be that, as well, like I said, they're focusing on their practical goals in life, to become stronger and more like independent perhaps, or more able to pursue the things that they want. Okay, we have Don't Let Your Past Hold You Back with the South Node. Ooh, so they might be stuck in some situations. For some of you, this person might be stuck in family situations or obligations. And then we have a win-win outcome is forecast, full moon in Libra. So I definitely can see that this person's working through past pain, whether that's being tied to something physically or emotionally or mentally. Okay. Again, there's a lot of changes afoot in this person's life, that's, thinking about you. But it does seem like, well, we have a win-win outcome as forecast. So for many of you, this situation will iron itself out the way that it's meant to, where it's good for both of you. It could be as well that they're trying to match some sort of energy. Maybe they weren't able to give you like the full, balanced connection. And they're trying to figure out how to do it in a practical manner. And practicality doesn't just have to be about finances. It could be about a lot of different things. There might be certain aspects of their life that don't coincide with, connecting with you at this time for some reason. But it does seem like they want to, and for many of you, I think that they probably will. Oh, and when we had, by the way, this card came out. Luck is on your side. Did I show you? I saw it pop over, and then it was on the top, and it's like, oh, Spirit reminding me to show this. New Moon in Sagittarius. So maybe they're waiting for a lucky change here. It's like showing that new moon, a new beginning. So maybe they're waiting for the right time to kind of pursue this again. But yeah, so let's get some charms to see what else can come out in terms of this connection. Okay. So we have New York, the Statue of Liberty. Maybe there's some liberty that this person's trying to find within themselves, some freedom. Maybe they're trying to find their flame, the flame inside of them. Maybe they're trying to, grow something, find themselves in some way. We do have freedom here. Maybe this person's trying to break free from something. We have Sagittarius. There could be distance here as well, right? Because when I think of monuments, and when they come out in the charms, I do think of that there could be some kind of travel involved because, sightseeing and such. I would say that this person's very busy. We have the to-do list. It says drink tea, make shit, pet animals, die. There could be a sarcastic sense of humor to this person. They might be a little bit sarcastic or cheeky, snarky. But this person's probably very focused on their own life. At this time, let's see what we've got. We've got Sally and Jack. So there is a little couple here, right? So it could mean that this person really feels like you're meant for them in some way. That there's some kind of support system here. Definitely, because I do think of Sally as being very supportive of Jack. We have the Fish, which talks to me about abundance, okay? Opportunities. So maybe this person's chasing their goals, and trying to find their lucky break or something like that. We also have BFF, best friends forever. So some of you might have a really close-knit friendship, or you did at one point with this person. And we have Gemini twins, so the little twins. So maybe you guys are practically twins, like twin souls, very, okay, well, now I know everyone's going to probably say twin flames. Nothing wrong with that term, but I don't usually use it a whole lot. But when I meant twin souls, like kindred spirits, I don't know, but I just thought of that coming out, you guys match, very well. There's something about you that's a duality. It's like Pride, and there was Pride and Prejudice. So it might be that you guys are so different yet so the same. Because what Pride and Prejudice is about, they're both being prideful. They're both being prejudicing against each other in some way. So maybe you guys have had that kind of a connection. But that one has a very happy ending. Oh. But find joy in the journey. Again, travel kind of being talked about here. You are always in my heart. So even though there's distance here, and there's a pulling away here, this person really holds on to you very tightly. You're very much in their heart. We have two mermaids popping out. Again, that kind of that dual energy here, that connected energy. Two princesses, two mermaids, best friends forever, Gemini coming out. I see a lot of connection here. I do see, like, with this mermaid, though, she always looks kind of sad and forlorn, doesn't she? So maybe this person's really missing you at this time. Let's see. We have Sagittarius again. That could talk about traveling. It can talk about somebody who is a spiritual person, spiritual in nature. It could talk about somebody who works in law, education, higher education. It could be somebody who's in university, or you met in university. Happy-go-lucky. Somebody adventurous, ready to pursue new goals. Again, that, what was it? The 8th house came out. Yeah, the 8th house coming out. So again, there could be a shift here because the Sagittarius is the 9th house. So this could indicate that there's a shift coming. With Rapunzel and Belle, two things that they have in common: captivity. Belle kind of is held captive by the beast, right, at one point, and Rapunzel's held captive in the tower by her mother. So there's that, like, duality there. I mean, or not duality, but like that kind of similarity, the commonality there with those two princesses. They're both very bold, though. I would say both are very kind-hearted. With Belle here in Pride and Prejudice, of course, someone might be a reader. But somebody who likes to learn a lot. I do think of Belle as like a Sagittarius type. Somebody who's very, like, you know, excited to learn more, to experience the world. Same with, you know, Rapunzel a little bit, but maybe a little bit different. I don't know what sign I would think Rapunzel would be. Comment below if you have an opinion on that one. 12th house, locked in a tower. Pisces, dreaming. And very empathetic. And often used. So I'm going to put the charms away. Let's get some tiles, some letters. Oh my god, we got quite a few. Shoot. Okay. Let's flip them over. Okie dokie. Ooh! Hey, we have my name in here. We have Liz. Liz, Lisa, Elizabeth, whatever. I have a million names. Lizzie. I have a lot of them. Okay, let's see here. Sorry, I always would get excited when I see a Z because it rarely comes out. Okay, we have rut. So maybe someone's stuck in a rut. We also have run. So maybe runner chaser stuff going on here. We have rude. Maybe someone's been a bit rude in this connection. They feel you've been rude. They feel like they've been rude. Who knows? Maybe there's been a little bit of rudeness for some of you. We also have, what do we have? We have love. This tells me that this person has a lot of love for you in their heart. I don't feel like this is a new energy. I feel like this is something that is very, it has some longevity to it. We also have rogue. So, sneaky energy. Also, you know, World of Warcraft. I can't help but think of a rogue. I suck at those. That's one of the characters I don't have in that game. Okay, let's see. We have tiger. So maybe waiting for the right moment to pounce. Let's see, we have I don't know if you can hear it, the husky upstairs making noise. She's a mouthy girl. We have God, okay. Let's see, we have Wren. Let's see, what else do we got? We have, like, I don't know. We have a lot of them. I'm not gonna, I think I'll just stop for now, and let you guys just see. Oh, we have Cloud, by the way. Clouds. Clouds can represent a stressful time, but the clouds pass, so maybe this is going to blow over, okay? Because like in Lenormand, when the cloud comes out, it can be like temporary problems that kind of blow out, away, over time. So maybe this person's feeling a bit cloudy at this time, or the connection is cloudy, or there are temporary problems between the two of you, or there are problems that could be, moved away by the wind, by the, time and such. Yeah, but yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you guys. If you see any letters or, initials, names that stick out to you, please tell me in the comments below. I want to hear about them. And, yeah, I do wish you all the very, very best. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, let me know in the well, not let me know in the comments below. You can purchase it on Etsy, or you can purchase something off my Amazon wishlist, and I'll do a reading for you as a thank you as well. And those are just the two options. But I'm wishing you guys the very, very best. I'm sending you guys lots of love and blessings, and I, will see you next time, hopefully. Okay? Bye-bye. Hey guys, so if you chose pile number 3 with this Fuchsite, this is your reading. So very beautiful stone there. And let's get into your reading. So who can't stop thinking about you? Let's find out. So we're going to start off with the tarot card. Now, I'm just going to quickly say that this cannot be found down in the description box below. You can find this deck on Etsy. It's called Bluebird's Tarot. It's from Japan, okay? So that's why it's not on Amazon or anything like that. So, with the Hanged Man, representing the person who can't stop thinking about you. Well, first of all, the Hanged Man can be, represented by Neptune and Pisces. So it could talk about somebody who is a bit withdrawn. It could be somebody that's quite imaginative and in their head. This could be somebody that's very, what is the word I want to use? Ambiguity? You know what I'm talking about, that word? Oh shoot, I cannot think of how to say it for some reason. Like, you can't quite tell what they're up about, like, on about, like, they could be a bit puzzling at times, like, kind of confusing. You might not have a clear, accurate, understanding of what this person wants from you. There's definitely, usually this does talk about a very spiritual connection, one that is not very well understood. So I've seen it pop out a lot for like connections where people are like, why am I drawn to this person? Yeah, because there's something spiritual about it. It doesn't always have a longevity to it, the connections that come out with the Hanged Man, but there is something very, I want to say like fantasy based here, or very spiritual, and those two things can be very connected. Sometimes, especially with Neptune, we can fall into the realm of fantasy, or fall into the realm of spirituality. This could be somebody that tells a very good story, or has a certain appearance. When we think of Neptune in general, we do think of somebody, especially on the angles, Neptune in particular with the ascendant in the midheaven, somebody who's very good at hiding the real them, somebody that's like a chameleon of sorts, or it has their image projected upon them. So you might have a projected image of this person in your head that isn't quite accurate to who they really are, and that could be a good or bad thing. I'm not saying that that's a bad thing. It might be that they're quite secretive. Okay, this can be somebody that, well, and by the way, with illusion, it can indicate somebody who works in like film, photography, or any kind of career in which they sort of not necessarily aligned with who they really are, like. As an example, like Gwen Stefani, I was recently talking about her, Neptune on the 10th house. It can represent somebody who has an outer appearance that is very changeable or not understood, like Gwen Stefani, right? Lots of different looks. Who is Gwen Stefani? Nobody knows. She changes her look all the time. She's very chameleon-like. Same with Marilyn Monroe. I think she had Neptune on the ascendant. Somebody who was very, loved or despised by some people, but as well wasn't really the authentic her. What people saw in the imagery that they saw of her, she was not being authentic to who she was. She didn't even know who she was. It was so projected, especially with the ascendant. It's so projected on that person oftentimes that they don't even know who they are themselves. But anyways, with astrology talk aside, this is definitely somebody who's a bit of a dreamer, and it could be somebody that dreams more than acts, okay? It could be somebody that likes to prefer to keep things in the fantasy realm rather than act upon it, okay? And it is somebody that has a very sensitive side to them. They're a dreamer, like I said, and so they're somebody that could be afraid to act on their dreams as well because they're afraid of getting hurt or the bubble, the bubble being burst. Ooh, there we go. That type of energy. So for some of you, this person may be even afraid to approach you because they may be worried that their bubble will get burst, that the fantasy world that they've created or the like the idolization that they've made of you in the head will burst and come crashing down on them. Pisces, Neptune energy right there. Again, you know, even if you have Neptune aspects in your chart, like I do, it can easily, yeah, be like that. We have a lunar eclipse change. So this definitely tells me that this person's going through some kind of internal cycle at this time. They may have had, it could be that the recent eclipses that we've had over the summer have changed this person in some way. They might have been impacted directly by them. But it seems like there's some kind of changing emotion here. There's some kind of culmination or something going on. It could be that this person's quite moody, okay? Because, you know, with the moon, you know, showing the moon cycles here, it can indicate, you know, different mood swings. And we have the Lovers. So, true and long-lasting love finds its way into your life. Follow your heart with caring actions and choices. So there's definitely a love connection here. This person does have a lot of romantic feelings for you. They feel like you're a match to them. There's a lot of emotions though, but they're very much kept within at this time. Let's see. We have protection. Ooh, okay. I feel like this person's very protective of their inner world. Look at that. She's holding the world. Perhaps this person's really scared to open up and pursue this in some way. Maybe they're afraid of getting hurt. Oh gosh, the song came to my head. Hold on. Across the Universe by the Beatles. I don't know why that song came to me. I had a certain lyric. That might mean something to some of you. But I do see somebody very protective of themselves, of what they nurture inside of themselves, of what they dream of. It might be hard for this person to open up. Let's find out some more. It shows pile number 3. Oh, there's the Lovers. Bam. Lovers twice. You saw that. Crazy. This person definitely feels like you're their soulmate. Like, that you're the one for them. What the heck? We have the Seven of Cups. There might be a lot of indecision here, confusion about how to go forward. Again, the Seven of Cups can talk about fantasy. It can also be with the Hangman. It reminds me of that. I've mentioned this one before, but Sylvia Plath wrote a book I loved as a teenager called The Bell Jar. And there's a scene in The Bell Jar in which the main character is, standing at the foot of a fig tree. And the figs all represent different ideas in her life, different opportunities, dreams that she has. And she has to pick one, she knows, because time's running out, and that the figs will, lose, they're going to, fall to the ground eventually. They'll become rotten, right? They won't be ripe. All the things are ripe for the picking, and she's got to make a decision. Which one can she have? Because some of them means that if she chooses one, it means she loses other opportunities. So there could be a little bit of fear there. On this person's part, there could be some indecision. The Lovers can represent a choice, okay, that needs to be made. This person may not know what to do, okay? And maybe they have a lot of options for some of you. Other ones, it might be that this person is just afraid of choosing one thing and losing out on other things. It could be that they're afraid of rejection, so it's just easier, again, to stay in fantasy land, to live on Fantasy Island. The Knight of Cups. Okay, we have sincere feelings coming out here. Whenever I see the Knight of Cups, I think of Don Quixote, which is like my favorite story. Somebody very romantic and idealistic. I definitely feel like he had some Neptune going on there. Oh my gosh, I love that story. Okay, so we have Judgment as well. This person's very they want something with you. They do. They want a new leaf to turn over. They want something to happen. You might even be triggering a spiritual awakening in this person in some way. Look at that. 2 of Wands underneath the 7 of Cups. Yeah, we're talking about some indecision here. They're trying to find a way forward. It feels like this person really wants to make a move, but they're not quite sure if they should or not. They might be waiting for a sign here with Judgment as well, like kind of waiting for something to change or to be called to do it in some way. There could be a distance for some of you, but I don't feel it strongly in this pile. This person's afraid of rejection here with the Four of Cups. There might be, under the Knight of Cups, I have to say that there could be a fear of rejection here. That you won't notice them, that it won't live up to your expectations or their expectations, or something. They could have like a little bit of a pessimistic outlook. Again, I feel like this is somebody that doesn't want to burst their bubble that they've kind of created. Let's find out a little bit more here. Show the world the real you. So again, it might be somebody that's a little bit scared to show themselves. Look at that. Work through your fears. New Moon in Scorpio. So again, this person has some fears to work through with that lunar eclipse. You know, there might be internal changes that need to happen. Some kind of emotional growth or changes. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. Again, oh my goodness. Full Moon in Pisces. All that Neptune energy. This person may not... Again, it might be somebody that needs to bring this like spiritual feelings that they're feeling, or this crush, this longing, this this ecstasy into the practical world. Okay, they need to actually confess things. And whether they'll do that or not, I think it's probably up for grabs with you guys, but this person can't stop thinking about you, that's for sure. And I find that so interesting with the Lovers, though, that it came out twice, because that can represent choices. And the Two of Wands, there's a lot of, this person has to choose to really show you who they are, and I feel like that's where they're stuck. They're afraid. Okay, now I didn't get a strong energy on whether this person will or not, so I think it's probably going to be different for each and every one of you. I don't want to promise anything here. So let's get some charms. Okay, let's see. I'll just stop there. Oh, we have Abu from Aladdin. Look at that. This is when, you know, he's entranced by the jewel. This person feels like you're a gem and a half. This person really is into you, to be honest. We have Treasure Island. So again, maybe they're trying to figure out how to make this happen. Again, it could be fiction for them. They kind of just want to dream about it. We have, as well, Be the Light. They could feel very drawn to you again. Maybe you have an inner light that they're drawn to. It could be that they are trying to kind of find a sign as well. London. So London could be relevant. Maybe somebody lives in London, England, Europe. Maybe there's a distance here. Maybe English. There could be a difference in language. We have tulips as well, so maybe growing something beautiful with you. We have this little, like, it reminds me of these guys from Fraggle Rock. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. It's probably not going to focus properly. It has, like, the face from the little guys from Fraggle Rock, like the little builder guys. So maybe this is, like, wanting to build something. I don't know what it's supposed to be, though. It came in the charms that Cameron sent me, but I love it. So we have the Wand here. This reminds me of the Magician. So this person could have a lot more power in the situation than they might realize. Because some of you might really like this person, and you want them to make a move, and they might not even understand the power that they do have in this situation. We have Virgo, 6th house. Virgo could be a sign that's relevant. This person could be very self-critical. They could be very worried. You know, Virgo opposes Pisces. So there could be a little bit of talking themselves out of their dreams or what they're feeling drawn to. Real life practicalities could be getting in the way as well. We have this little, like, I think it's like I want to say that this is a horseshoe, but I'm not sure what it's supposed to be. That also came in Cameron's charms. But I always think of a horseshoe, so I think of luck. And we do have a horse as well here. So freedom, independence, leadership, taking control of a situation. Strawberries. So again, I feel like this person finds you to be very sweet, and there's definitely a heart connection here with this person. They really feel connected to you on a heart level. And we have the Crab, Cancer. So it could be that this person's definitely withholding. Okay, it could be that they're kind of they might be a homebody. They might be very focused on, you know, kind of withdrawing a little bit at this time. We have the the heart and the key. Obviously, this is, you have the key to this person's heart. but they also could be keeping their feelings under lock and key, right? So that's what I have in terms of charms. Okay, so boop. Let's get some letters and see what letters come out. I'll just take this many more. This many more. We have a Q, a W, I, and E. So, let's see what we've got. We've got peer. So this could indicate that this person's a peer to you, right? Or that they like to peer at you from afar. We do have, let's see, we have swim. So, you know what's interesting? Swim and all this Neptune coming out. Maybe they're swimming. Oh, wait, hold on, sorry. We have two W's. That's interesting, by the way, too. We have wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, wee, wow. But yeah, swim. It could be that they're very, they like to, maybe someone likes to swim, but it could be that they're kind of diving deep within themselves, kind of getting lost in the emotions. We have Q, so... let's see. And we also have wow, I'm not even going to try. I don't think we have enough use for that. Sorry. We have spew. Okay. We have as well, let's see. We have win, right? We have Rue, Andrew, Rue. We have new. We have as well view. So what I'm seeing is a lot of like held back energy for real. I don't feel like many of you are in much contact with this person, or they're not talking a whole lot. They're not really opening up. We have come. As well, let's see. Yeah. So I think I'll stop here with the letters. If you see anything that, you know, speaks to you about, you know, who this person might be, initials or words that kind of stick out to you that are kind of relevant or not relevant, doesn't matter. You never know. I love it. You guys always come up with some really cool stuff. So we also have Rome, by the way. So Italy. But yeah, I would love if you guys commented and stuff and let me know what you see. And I want to, you know, let you know how much I appreciate you, you know, sticking around and listening. I really do hope it offered you some guidance, some insight. And I am wishing you all the very, very best with lots of love. And if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, that information is all down below in the description box. There's a link to my Etsy store where you can purchase a reading. And then as well, there are my Amazon wish lists. That's also a way to get a reading if you like prefer to do the gift giving thing. But yeah, I'm really wishing you all the very best again, as I said, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye. Hey guys, if you chose pile number 4 with the citrine, this is your reading. Let's find out who can't stop thinking about you. So, first of all, I'm going to start with the tarot card, and that's the Fool. Okay, so, first of all, this deck, I'm just going to say, if you're going to ask about it, because I know sometimes people ask me what a deck is, this is a Japanese deck. I bought it on eBay. It's the Bluebird Tarot, so you can only find it on eBay. It's not on Amazon, unfortunately. So, the Fool, as a person. So, very energetic type of person. They might be a little bit young at heart, okay? It doesn't have to mean that they're, you know, physically young. They could be, but somebody who's young at heart who might be a bit, you know, it might be somebody new in your life, actually. It could be somebody that has a very lighthearted type of energy. Let's see, what else kind of comes up here with the Fool. Usually it's somebody that is pretty social, okay? It also actually can represent somebody from a different social background as yours, okay? It can represent somebody from a different culture as well, like a cultural background could be different. There could be adjustments that, you know, would be needed to be had in this connection, okay? That there might need to be some sort of... there could also be an age gap here with the Fool at times that can represent that as well. So there could be like, you know, older, younger. But it definitely is somebody that's a bit eye-opening. I feel like this person would like to open your eyes to new experiences. They would like to have new experiences with you. They would love to take a risk with you in some way. I'm definitely getting that. So they might be wanting to kind of jump into something with you, or they're, kind of trying to gather that courage up. Usually this represents somebody that has kind of a, a lust for life. Somebody who's very, into experiences, new experiences. They might be very, eager to learn new things, to experience new things, to travel, to do things that are fun. Somebody who's a bit playful, right? And likes to make you laugh. This person who could be quite funny. They might tell a lot of jokes or be, kind of a good talker as well. Sometimes this can represent a little bit of an irresponsible energy. So it could be somebody that doesn't have a whole lot to their name. For some of you, okay? Not necessarily, but that can be an energy sometimes with the Fool. It could be like somebody that doesn't really keep a job very well, or is kind of just starting out in life, or starting over. It can represent that type of energy. So, okay. So in terms of tarot, that's what we've got. We also have Mars coming out here. So there's a lot of desire and passion within this person. And we have Jupiter. Jupiter also can represent somebody from a different background or culture, okay? This can represent somebody who's a learner, loves to learn, loves to read, is very interested in how the world works. This could be somebody who talks and rattles on a lot about what they think about things, how they view the world, their experiences, all the experiences that they want to have. There could be a lot of optimism to this person. They might be very eager, like I said, to travel, to experience things, to learn new things. They might be somebody that has a lot of little information it's stored in their head. They're maybe not an expert at anything, but they can carry on a conversation on many different topics, okay? With Mars, I would definitely say that this person has a lot of energy. We're getting like that red here. A lot of red, and so it does tell me about passion. A very passionate type of person. This person can have strong desire for you as well. They might be very driven to start something with you as well. What else could we say about Mars? I mean, this could be somebody that could make comments that are a bit flippant in nature at times. Maybe they rattle off something without thinking first. Jupiter sometimes can be. Sometimes this person can be a bit irresponsible, too eager to start something and kind of maybe not blow opportunities per se, but they would take advantage of opportunities as soon as they see them. They're on it. They're jumping. And sometimes with Jupiter, that can be, it's a benefic planet, but it can be, it has its downfalls, right? Over excessiveness and optimism, being a little bit too overly optimistic at times. With the Fool popping out here, definitely can get that energy from this person, of somebody a bit impulsive, quick to jump the gun on things as well. We have the Ace of Spring. So this is the Ace of Wands, okay? A wonderful new opportunity presents itself. It may have come as a surprise, but you still want to leap into action and passionately pursue every possibility. No shit. Yeah, this is an eager person. This is a person that really wants to get with you. I feel like this person, you probably talk to them, and I'm assuming that for many of you, they are making moves. Or they're, letting you know how they feel. We have Lighten Your Load and Friendship. Okie dokie. Very interesting. So with Lighten Your Load, well, think about the Fool. The Fool is only just taking their little knapsack along with them on their journey. And it's a very impulsive type of energy with that. So it could be somebody that's not really interested in settling down, I will say. This is not, that's not to say this person never would settle down, but they're, somebody that kind of likes to, travel lightly and not to take on too many burdens. This probably is not the type of person who really wants to be weighed down by too much. They might not put, and again, that could be where it comes up, and this person doesn't always put the proper effort into things, because it might be sort of that energy of like, hold on, I'm going to pull my chair forward. It could be somebody that kind of doesn't put enough effort into projects before they kind of move on to the next thing. Maybe this person, for some of you, has gone through a recent change. where they are trying to lighten their load a little bit. Maybe they're moving to a new place or trying out new experiences. But I definitely see somebody that's not really interested in being weighed down in life in general. That could be reflective of how they feel about love relationships, but it could also be reflective of how they feel about life in general. This person might be a minimalist. They might not have much to their name. They might not have a lot of furniture, for instance, or they might be kind of like somebody that's what is that, Marie Kondo? The chick that, doesn't have a lot of, they might not be into clutter. There we go. Maybe they're recently decluttering, but their life in general, or maybe physically, they're just not the type of person to keep a lot of things. We have friendship as well, so this is probably a friend for a lot of you. This could be somebody that really is interested in you, but does want to just pursue a friendship for now. So some of you, this person might have friend zoned you, even though they really like you. Or they're hoping that this friendship can lead to more, but they're kind of taking it easy and getting to know you, right? Exploring with Jupiter. Spirit, pile number 4, tell me more. Tell me more. 1 second, I'm not going to take that. Tell me more about pile number 4's person. We have the Devil and the Ace of Swords. Okay, so definitely a strong attraction here for sure. Physical attraction. We're getting lighthearted energy here with the Page of Wands. Ooh, yeah, this person could have a bit of an addictive personality with the Devil. They could give in to their passions very easily. This could be somebody that on the very low end abuses like substances. This might be somebody who drinks a lot, parties a lot, is a bit immature. This could be even somebody that says things impulsively here with the Page of Wands and the Ace of Swords. Sometimes they could hurt feelings. They might say something. This person might have a lot of baggage, actually, that they're trying to get rid of. With the lighten your load, they might need to lighten up a little bit. Or they might have some issues that kind of turn them into a person that says things impulsively. The Ace of Swords can talk about cutting words at times. And with the Page of Wands, I have to say that that sometimes well, first of all, funny jokes, okay? Funny person, but... And there's a desire to talk to you, to tell you something. There's a desire to explore. And there's a desire to explore you not only in getting to know you, but also in, a sexual way. We have the King of Cups here underneath the Devil. Some of them, this is a specific message. Some might have a father situation that was unhealthy in their life. Okay? For others of you, it might be that they're very controlled by their impulses emotionally. The Hierophant. There are two sides to this person, though. Very interesting. We have the Hierophant. So, that's weird. Okay, so I will say with the Hierophant, I'm getting like age differences perhaps, guys. For some of you, there might be an age difference. It doesn't have to be massive, but we have 2 pages coming out and then a king, and then we have that fool. And there could be something here about age differences. Maturity levels as well. We have the Page of Cups versus the King of Cups. There could be a great mature, like a difference or a level of maturity that's quite different from the both of you. With the Hierophant, this could be a platonic relationship at this time. I don't feel like for most of you, you've ever been intimate with this person at this point. Not yet for most of you, okay? The Hierophant could mean that you guys are still in the friend zone, that you're still getting to know each other. As well, it could tell me that this person is quite philosophical. They might be interested. They might actually have a keen interest in spirituality or learning new topics. Again, this person is a rebel. I feel like they say, they're the type to say, F the system. For sure. They might have a lot of opinions that they like to share about what they think about life and what they think about the world. It could come off emotionally immature at times. For some of you, this might not be a romantic connection. For some of you might be watching this to find out about somebody else. So this could represent a friend or something like that. Maybe you guys have had an emotional discord over some kind of discussion, or you clash politically, or you clash on beliefs. Yeah. I definitely see that this person, though, wants to pursue something. If you guys aren't in contact with this person, you kind of already picked up on who this energy is. I would say that they want to contact you. They want to talk to you. So if you cut this person off in some way, they want to talk. We have, it's time to take action. New moon in Aries. So yeah, Mars, they're motivated right now. Meditate and contemplate. So there's, oh wow, okay, so that's interesting. We have the 12th and the first house here. Pisces, 12th house. So there's a period of perhaps separation for some of you. You might not be in contact, or you've recently come into contact with this person. There's something there because, yeah, the 12th house does talk about like hidden things, like subconscious, removal, but the first house is all about ourselves and stuff. So it kind of talks about a transition of coming. You know what's interesting is that actually, look at the Four of Swords in reverse did try to come up. So maybe there was a situation, and I kind of put it back. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe that was meant to come out. It came out in the previous pile, so that's why I put it back. I was just like, maybe it's not meant to come out. But maybe they want to come out of a situation where you guys have been ignoring each other or something, or taking a break for some of you. But we do have nothing is yet set in stone, right? So it seems like this is a situation that's quite up in the air. This person may not know what to do. That could also be why this Aries, Pisces energy is coming out. They're like, what do I do about this? Like, I want to start something. I want to act impulsively, but I don't know. This could be like, you know, that rolling stone that just doesn't settle down as well. With the nothing is set in stone, they might not really know which way they're going in life, or what they're doing, or how to approach this. They might not have the emotional maturity to approach such a situation. Let's see, I'll get one more. Whoop, there we go. Well, look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. So very interesting. Jupiter energy coming out. A lot of fire. And we have Sagittarius here in 9th house. Definitely this is somebody that's... Yeah, it does seem like they're trying to look at things from a logical standpoint. They might be trying to do some inner work, or thinking about... It's like, although they're emotionally mature, there could be something about them that wants to get out of that. They might be trying to apply logic in the way that they know best how to do. Okay? They might be even looking up with the Hierophant to people, you know, like reading books or watching TED Talks or something, or trying to learn something actually about this connection. I know that sounds silly, but it's possible here with this connection. Because I do feel like this is somebody that has good intentions. It's not like a mean-hearted, spirited person. Maybe they just don't know how to direct the energy. And they might have a few vices, you know. So I'm going to go ahead and take some charms. Oh, ouch. I got poked. Okay, that's too many. Let's just stop there. Okay. Wait, what am I doing? We have a lot of signs coming out. Holy smokes. Okay, this is a lot. Let's see. This is what poked me, the wolf. So when I think of the wolf, I think of the lone wolf. This person could be a bit of a loner, like, oh, nobody can tie me down. I'm doing my own thing. I'm the leader of my pack. I'm a one-man wolf pack. Blah, blah, blah. That type of thing. We have 2 cherries. So it does make me feel like there's still a pairing here, though. And we have the swans. So there's a connection that's undeniable here, okay? We have pairs coming out. What is this? Oh, it's got birds. Oh, wow, it's like a seagull or something. So again, there might be like this kind of like free-flowing energy. Taking opportunities. I think of seagulls, and I think of like how to like go in parking lots, wait for opportunities. We have Taurus. We have Leo popping up twice. Leo. We have Gemini. 2 Geminis. Wow. Okay, so this definitely tells me that there's a communication thing. Maybe you guys talk to this person quite a bit. We have a Capricorn. We have Pisces. popping out. And we also have, again, Cancer. Let's see. So first of all, I find it interesting that this pile has so much duality. We have 2 Geminis, we have 2 cherries, we have 2 swans. This is telling me that there's some kind of connection going on here. With Gemini, it can be about friendship, you know, like communicating, you know. But we also have Taurus, we have stubborn energy. Capricorn, stubborn energy. Secret feelings perhaps as well. With Pisces and the Capricorn, I always think of like secret feelings because 12th and 10th house, feelings that are not out in the public. There also could be a very spiritual connection here as well. This could be a crush situation for sure with Leo. Leo is very playful, and it's all about dating, romance, hobbies, games, gambling, you know, children, childish stuff, you know. Let's see, what else do I have here? There could be some morals here for some of you with the Hierophant coming out, and then we have Taurus, because Taurus can talk about values. This person could be interested in monetary pursuits, their physical life. Yeah. We have you are in my heart, always in my heart. So this person has a piece of you in their heart. There's something here to be unlocked, I feel, here with this key and the lock. Like this little heart key thing. There could be a lot of questions here on your end, on their end. A lot of unknowns. Friendship. We have the ghost dog. This reminds me of friendship. So again, I really do feel like for a lot of you, this is a friend. We have as well Rapunzel and Belle. Now, I noticed this in the other pile. They came out together as well. So maybe some of you chose one of the other piles. But I think of what do Belle and Rapunzel have in common? They have in common that they've been, you know, kind of like locked away in some way. So maybe you guys are separate at this time, or there's a distance, or there's something going on here. One could be very gruff, right? Belle and the Beast. He's kind of a gruff, you know, person. Kind of impulsive, very driven, can be cruel at times on accident because maybe he doesn't quite realize what he's saying or how it affects people, right? And maybe you're there to check, put that in check. But we also have, yeah, Rapunzel. You know, maybe these mean something more to you. But we also have an angel, like a wing here. So this could be, maybe in some way, there's a spiritual connection here in terms of like a deeper meaning in terms of being an angel for this person, or them being an angel for you, or you guys being angels for each other in some way. Maybe there's something about this friendship that has higher purpose, and that doesn't always mean like, you know, getting married or, you know, settling down. It could just be that, you know, maybe there's a need for each other in life in some way. We also have Cancer, by the way. Sorry, I skipped over that. So deep feelings, but could be a little bit crabby at times, a little bit withdrawn. A lot of Cancers I know have a hard time showing their emotion. Generally, they will around the people that they're close to, but not always to the outside world. But yeah, that's what I see in terms of charms. Let's get some letters and see what pops out. Okie dokie. Let's see. We have a blank one, so just take like a few more here. There we go. I just felt led to take a few more. Okay, we have game. So game showing up here. Maybe some of you know this person through a game. Maybe they like to play games. Maybe they're, yeah, maybe they're a bit of a player. Let's see. Or maybe they play mind games, who knows? Hopefully not. We have crime showing up here. Wait, maybe not. Well, we did. Never mind, that's not an M. Oh, no, we do. Never mind, sorry. Yeah, we do. Crime. So maybe there's some kind of crime going on, or I don't know, it just stuck out to me. We have spirit. This could indicate that this really is, there's something spiritual to this connection. And maybe you've been led to this person in some way. We have a quiet as well. So maybe the connection between you guys is quiet at this time or something. We have love as well showing up. Love. We have as well, let's see. We have a map. We also have Mars. So there's that Mars energy coming out too in the letters. We have rage. Could be somebody with a lot of pent-up rage for, you know, with that devil and the Mars coming out. Maybe they have some anger issues or something, or some, you know, something pent up there. We have plow. Maybe they don't care who they plow in the process of getting what they want. We have plan. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and stop there. I know I didn't really look for any names or anything. I figured, you know, you guys may be able to see something here that, you know, makes sense for you. And let me know in the comments below if you see anything, any words, letters, things that mean something to you. I love hearing about it. And I do wish that this reading gave you some insight. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up if you want. And subscribe if you haven't. And if you want to have a personal reading with me, all that information is down below. In my description box, there's a link to my Etsy store where you can get your own personal video reading, as well as there's a link to my Amazon wish list. I always do a reading as a thank you in exchange for somebody who gets something off my Amazon, either Amazon wish list. So if you do choose Amazon, though, I would definitely suggest for you to leave a gift note with an email or an Instagram handle so I can get a hold of you. With an email, it won't let you write out the email exactly, so what you could do is put an @ instead of putting the @ symbol, put AT, okay? Because sometimes that's a problem. But I understand it already, and a lot of people figure that out, but some people may not know. But anyways, I want you to take care of yourself. I am wishing you all the very, very best. I'm sending you lots of love, and take care, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.